Hey beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Thanks so much guys for clicking. We are so happy for your support, all of you guys. And yeah, if you are new here, my name is Esther.
And I'm Jacob. And together I have a young member of this family, and we together make
the Gist family. So welcome and feel at home.
Karibuni sana.
So guys, as you have seen from the title, today we are going to be discussing 5 things each we didn't know about each other before we got married. And we got married almost 3 years ago. Yeah, it's now 3 years.
We are headed to celebrate the 3rd anniversary.
Yeah.
In this union.
Yeah, and we thank God for the milestone because it's not easy. Let nobody lie to you outside there that this thing called marriage is easy. It's not. It has never been, and I don't think it will ever be. And so let's spill the beans today, and I hope you get something from us. You learn from it, because our main mission here is to spread love, inspire, and grow together as a family. And by family we mean even you guys included.
You are part of us.
Yeah.
The time that you have decided to watch this video, you're just part of us.
The time you decided even to subscribe,
yeah, you're part
watch
of
our content, you're part of this family, and we are so happy to have you around with us. Okay, so let's begin. So babe, let's start with you.
Oh, when I met this girl,
yeah, I'm still a girl by the way.
When I met her back then, before I got to marry her, one thing that I didn't know that she is, I didn't know that she is that outgoing. Yeah, I didn't know that if you give her that lemon, a lemonade will come from it.
Hey.
If it is an egg, an omelette will come from it.
Yeah,
she's that outgoing. Just an idea until it will grow superbly. So that's one thing that I didn't know about you.
Wow, that is so cool of you to say. But then guys, we didn't discuss these things. We decided to discuss them here on camera. Yeah, so don't think we discuss and then we are here to start to just saying the same things. No, we didn't. So the first thing I didn't know about this guy is he's such a good listener. You see that person you can talk with things when he's listening, totally listening and then acting later. It's this guy, which is totally different from me, because sometimes I will not even listen to you whether I've done the right thing or the wrong thing. But for him, especially when he knows it's something serious, even if he has done a mistake, he will listen to you, and then you're going to discuss some things. And I believe that's very important in a union, especially in a marriage, for someone to listen to you and to give you space to just say, express yourself and help you in whichever manner he or she can. So I appreciate that about you, and I thank God that you have that characteristic. Character. Kizungu ilikuja na mali.
Thank you. So another trait or character, or another part of you that I didn't know, is that you are forgiving. Not only to me, but even to your friends, your relatives, those who wrong you. Yeah, we are human and we keep the wrongs, but you are forgiving.
Yeah.
You don't keep it for wrong. So I appreciate you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I believe that's God given, because having a heart to forgive. Look there, I'm expounding on my point. Yeah, but that's me. I'll forgive you no matter what. Maybe sometimes I'll forget, sometimes I don't forget. But I don't take it for long, because I know again it can even make me ill. It will hurt me for so long if I keep it.
Sure.
Yeah, and the second thing I didn't know about this guy is that he's such a provider. This man will go out of his way to ensure that his family is okay. His family is well provided for. Jesus, that's our son. So this guy will go out of his way to ensure that his family is well provided for, no matter what. even not just to his family, like just me and our baby, even the immediate family and even friends. He can provide in whichever way he can. And I believe there are so many men there, married men, that their wives are crying for provision and they are not provided for. So honestly, I appreciate you for that, and I will celebrate you if there comes a day for men who provide.
Do you think there's that day?
For men it's hard, but for women it will come soon.
It is always there. For women it is always there. But for men,
Yeah, it's hard, but I will always celebrate that.
boy child. So guys, another thing that I didn't know about this lady,
That's number 3.
yeah, number 3, is that she's adventurous. She has that love for nature. Okay, as for me, I love nature. It is part of me, and so I like exploring. And so when I found out that she is, or she has that love for nature, like I do, I really liked it, because that's one thing that we are going to do together, exploring together, and going out there to meet nature as it is. So that's one thing. Another thing, and still will be a thing that I really like about you.
Okay, that's good. And yeah, I just love exploring. I love traveling. It's only that now you need to plan yourself for you to engage in such.
Yeah.
And local tourism is one of the things that we desire to do. That's just exploring this country, doing what we can, just going out there and learning new cultures, meeting new people.
We don't have limits.
You don't have limits. Then you can go to Africa and then the world at large. So just watch this type of times. Yeah, I am also happy that you are also that person who wants to explore, because I love it so much. And yeah, I think that's it for that. So my style, that thing I didn't know about this guy is that this guy is too cool. Yani, he's not that tempered. Yani, for me, I have a short. Is it a short temper? For you, you are not. You're so cool. You can just do things alafu. Yani, that hasira, your temper is just so cool. And you know, you are told if you are two people who are short tempered, you can't go anywhere. So for me, yeah, I'm short tempered, and for him, now how do you call that? Your temper is far away. Well, for me, that person, I want to act there and there. If you do something to me, I'll act there and there, and we move on. But for him, he just cool down. Kwanza, you sort yourself out. He sort himself out, and then you can talk about. So that's one thing I didn't know. You know, when you're dating somebody, you just think that that person is just acting. So honestly, I knew you're just acting. And when you get to this house, that marriage, you're going to be fighting the two of us. So sometimes I just find I'm fighting myself, because I'm talking. This guy just there looking at me, so cool. And sometimes I even fight more because I don't know what is going on in his mind. But I think that is something to appreciate. I didn't know about it. Yeah.
Thank you. And for me, another thing that I didn't know about you is that you are so loving. You are so loving. That I mean, even when you meet strangers, when you meet friends that you didn't know, part of the family that you didn't know, when you meet them, you're so loving, you're so accommodating, and that makes a bigger part of you. Because such a big heart is so rare. Such a loving heart is so rare.
I hope you're not just saying that to make me feel,
No. Those are the things that I didn't know that you had before. You say you stay together.
Yeah. Wow, that's so guys, another thing I didn't know about my husband here is he's such a good investor. Such a good business person. Okay, I had a hint because there are things I was doing, like I was hawking when I was in campus, and he used to like assist me with some ideas. It was not money that time. It was ideas.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that he was too good even in implying those ideas to some of the things he wished to do in life. So when I got married to him, the first thing I realized is that he was a farmer. Before we got married, did you ever tell me that you're a farmer? He never did. So when I got here, I mean not in this house, I mean in this marriage, that's when I came to realize that he was a good business person. And doing farming, other businesses he was doing even at his place of work, I realized that he's a good person in business and also a good investor. This guy can invest in so many things at the same time as long as he has that money. But if he lacks that money again, what happens?
We look for money.
You look for money, okay?
Money is everything.
So for me, that's something I'm happy about and I'm proud about, because before I got married, I didn't know that. I knew he was working, he was employed that time, but later I came to discover all these things. So that's something I appreciated. And even when I'm praying to God for him, I pray that his boundaries are always expanded, and yeah, so that you can be able to provide more and more and also give us a better life. But of course, in trust in God,
Sure.
but God is going to use you. So yeah, that's something I didn't know about him. He's such a good money maker.
Thank you.
Not that lots of money. Even if he comes back with 20 bob, I know he has made it from something, and it's a lot of hard work. So I appreciate that as a wife and as a mom too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And no, my favorite thing that I didn't know about you is that you're impatient.
I'm impatient.
Yeah.
A lot. Ooh, I don't even have 1 degree of patience.
When it comes to doing things, you want them to be done abruptly. I have to push you back for the thing to be done. I have to calm you down for the thing to proceed. If it is something that is going to take time, I have to try to control or to make you control the impatience, because some things they need time for them to grow. Some don't need time, but I have come to know that you have that impatience, but it's not a bad one. It's a good one, controllable.
It's controllable.
Yeah.
And I also listen when I'm told.
Yeah, you usually listen, and that's where the controllability or the control nature of it comes in.
But also, I can say I've also improved, especially when I became a mother. Because I have a baby here, and with babies, you have to be patient with them.
You have to slow down.
You have to slow down, man. You have to go. You have to follow their own rules sometimes. Yeah. So I'm struggling with that till now. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I hope one day I'm going to be okay. Yeah, but I'm trying.
Yeah. You've tried.
Babe, I'm trying.
You've tried.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. The last, I saved best for least. I'm a last. This guy is loving. Yeah. And let me say, by loving, I mean that he knows the person he is in my life or in our lives. He knows that he's the husband, he's the, how do I say, he's the dad, and so he loves his family with all his heart. I can say, yeah, we have issues here and there, definitely.
They never lack.
They never lack in every relationship or in every union, but the degree to which you love somebody with, or even respect, matters a lot.
Sure.
And for you, I can say you are loving in this way that no matter what happens, no matter the fights, no matter what, you are willing to come back and correct your family back. When your wife is almost giving up in some things, you are there to just bring her back by just using your heart and your words. And I can say that's love. And you know, you're following what the Bible says. What does it say?
The men should love their wives, while their wives should
respect and submit to their husbands.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, so many of us wives, we are struggling with submission.
Submissive
What?
is a challenge
It's a big,
to many.
not just at a challenge. Submission is a challenge. But let me tell you, you practice and pray. But let's truth be told, You don't pray about it every time, but when you remember, this is the will of God, this was what I'm supposed to do, pray about it. Because I remember there's a day I thought about it, and that day you could even start like you are standing to go and get water, and then I ran to the kitchen. But that's not the degree of submission that the Bible talks about. There's that submission, and I'm looking forward to even understand it better.
As long as you're not crossing anyone's path,
yeah,
just do it according to the level of the two of you. Not going to what others do, not going to the kneeling down like the Ugandans, because they do. They have their reason for submitting that way.
Yeah.
So, as even for us, it's wise and good to submit in your own way.
Yeah.
And the way that you know, if you submit, that's how the man that you have, the husband that you have, is going to love. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's all. There are 5.
Those are 5.
Each. So that's not all, guys, that we have learned about each other.
Come back again with other. There are many.
So many, and we are still learning each other by day.
There are many. And
we are discovering new things about each other every day, and good and bad, but you just have to know how to balance them, you know how to deal with them, and marriage continues, because I would say marriage is not easy, but it's an institution that was started by God.
And in this institution, in this thing called life, every day is a learning day.
It's a learning day.
Every day is a class time day.
Yes.
So you get to learn.
Yeah.
The goods, the bads, the odds, everything, the events.
Yeah. But guys, marriage works.
It works.
Let's go with that slogan, because it is true. It works.
Marriage works.
Yeah.
And don't forget, as God is the center of it.
God at the center of it, through the challenges, all the good times and bad times. Yeah. But you learn with time. When you start, you say it's not working. Along the way, you get challenges. But when you decide, you make that choice. It's a choice that you make.
Sure.
But now, let's work on this. Let it work, and it gets better. So to the single men and single ladies, don't fear.
Don't fear.
It's not that hard.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
Give it your try.
Yeah.
And invoke God.
Yeah.
Everything else will be perfect.
Sure.
With God, everything is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much for watching and listening to us. I hope you got one thing or two. And we're going to see you next time.
Yeah, till next time. Remember, as we always say, let's spread love, let's inspire one another, and let us grow together. Till our next video, it's Kwaheri.